Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the show. Oh, I was just having a little conversation with Rogan here, speaking the way we normally do here. Just doing some things and just tidying around the house and brewing some cafes and oh, I've got some shit for you. Oh man. So, it would seem as though Donald Trump might be in a little bit of hot water. Um, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but boy, oh boy, is there evidence building and building and building that really makes him look bad. And I want to play you a video that I was just watching on CNN, and then there's another video I wanted to check out that I haven't seen yet. But I want you guys to watch this one with me first, and we'll get this started. We'll get this party started. Go ahead and get your threes going. You guys know how to three me. Three me, baby. You know how to three me, baby. Three me, baby. You guys know how to three me. So I'm looking forward to those. Okay, watch this.
Refusing to accept election results, while some of his supporters threaten election officials because they believe baseless conspiracy theories more than established facts. Only one thing could make the situation even more twisted: if it was all a grift.
Hey, everybody.
Now, Trump's true believers
Debbie,
would
Pam,
never
Luke,
believe
Meg
they're being
Z,
played this way.
Karen, Jacob,
There's plenty
Zane,
of evidence to
Evans,
suggest it.
Harry,
Get this, the Trump
Joseph.
campaign sent out nearly as many fundraising emails in the 3 weeks after Election Day as the 3 weeks before. Some 400 emails, 125 texts, essentially demanding supporters donate to an election defense fund.
Listen to this.
Bringing in more than $170 million in 4 weeks.
Wow.
Now, if the term grift seems unfair or unkind, you might want to read the fine print. Because it says that most of your donation doesn't go to the recount effort at all. It goes to a new political action committee that can use your money to pay down any Trump campaign debt, finance Trump's future political adventures, including staff and travel, and a possible 2024 run. You'd have to give $5,001 before $1 goes to the president's recount effort.
And you know, if that makes you feel like you don't understand why people get lied to by Donald Trump and then they give him money, they give him money, they give him money. It's easy. Think about it. Where do people get lied to when they go give lots of money? First one to answer that gets my first bong rip. I've got 0 dropped frames. I've got 0 dropped frames. Are we okay, guys? Are we okay? Restream, 3 minutes in. It says I'm 3 minutes in. Are we 3 minutes in? We're 3 minutes in. We're good, right? You guys, am I live? Can anybody tell me if I'm live? I fucking hate this shit. Am I gone? Pam, Ice, what's up, son? We're good? Pam Creaky says yes. She said church. That's where people go. They give a whole bunch of money so that a man can stand up in front of them and lie to them. You guys are fucking used to this. You've been indoctrinated to give the very people that are lying to your face money. Donald Trump knows it. He takes advantage of you, and he fucking spits in your eye while he does it. And, you know, he does it with a fucking shine on his fucking orange tan.
So no wonder Trump isn't.
God, you guys are suckers.
Turns out the business of losing
Cheers.
is very lucrative.
Cheers. Somebody hit a 3. Stephen Culbertson. Steve, thank you.
A new lawsuit alleges the Trump campaign funneled more than $170 million through firms headed by former campaign manager Brad Parscale. The accusation is that it was effectively laundering the money to mask payments to contractors and advisors, including presidential daughter-in-law Laura Trump and Don Jr.'s girlfriend, Kimberly Guilfoyle.
The best is yet to come.
Yes, it is, because we haven't even gotten to the $800 million the New York Times reports the campaign torched in 18 months, including $11 million on Super Bowl ads and 6 figures on a copy of Don Jr.'s book Triggered, which helped propel it artificially to the top of the bestseller list. As Republican consultant Mike Murphy says, you could literally have 10 monkeys with flamethrowers go after the money, and they wouldn't have burned through it as stupidly. This is just par for the course in Trumpland. Remember Trump's former chief strategist Steve Bannon, arrested in August on a Chinese billionaire's yacht, indicted for raising and then allegedly misdirecting donations for a campaign called We Build the Wall. Ivanka Trump now giving a deposition in a case alleging the Trump inaugural committee abused more than $1 million of the nonprofit's money by grossly overpaying for event space at the Trump's Washington hotel. And newly unsealed court documents showing that the DOJ's investigation.
Dude, and I'll tell you what, that grossly overpaying thing, that's the one that's going to get him. He was taking American tax dollars and he was overcharging himself at his hotels. They take that to court and they prove that Donald Trump knowingly did that. He's going to fucking jail, man. You know, that's not punishable by a fucking fine. You're going to fucking prison for that shit. You know, they call that fraud. And when you get caught committing fraud, you go to fucking prison. Your fraudulent president, though, wants your money. And he wants you to pay him more money. And more than plenty of you are willing to send the cash in. It is, you know, I'm sure some H.A. Goodman fans have sent some money to the Trump campaign. That's got to make you just... Because you know that he's literally telling them that Donald Trump, H.A. Goodman's telling his audience that he's got a chance. Donald Trump, he needs to gain back what is rightfully his. That's what he says. It's what is rightfully his. That's the rhetoric, guys. And these people are shelling the money out. Shelling it out. So he's got them really good. And we all get to sit back and watch this. And they throw their money at this man. And all we can really do is just sit and shake our heads in wonder and amazement. And please enjoy the view. Enjoy the view that a lot of I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of these people that are sending their money off to Donald Trump's campaign are people who for the last 4 years were exercising their racism and their hate. And they were shoving it in other people's faces. So please, know this, be in the moment with me, and enjoy this shit while it's happening, man. Because we don't get a bone thrown to us too often. And let me tell you, man, this is a hell of a bone we're getting. And you guys need to fucking bite it. What happened? Fucking that shit just happened again. And you guys, it's a hell of a bone we've been thrown. And you guys need to fucking take a big bite out of that fucking bone. And enjoy it. It's here. Now, let's talk about the very first. This is breaking news. The president called Governor Kemp in a call to help overturn Biden's win in his state. Donald Trump literally called the governor and asked the governor of Georgia to break the law for him. And as the president of the United States, you can't ask other people to break the law for you. Okay? He's gonna go to fucking prison, man. This shit is crazy. And if you want to see Donald Trump go to prison, press 1. You know, if you don't want to see Donald Trump go to prison, press number 2.
With Georgia's special election looming, President Trump and Vice President Pence both heading south to defend Republican Senate majority. Pence there now, Trump going tomorrow. But after weeks spent attacking the state's November election as fraudulent...
Listen, you have a fraudulent system.
...and railing against Republican officials in charge...
How funny is it that the president who is sitting here screaming fraud, fraud, fraud is probably going to go to prison for fraud? Think about how ironic and perfectly karmatic that is. That, you know, if I believed in karma, this would be evidence to that point.
He's an enemy of the people. The Secretary of State.
It sounds like he's talking about himself.
Hey.
The governor's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. I'm ashamed that I endorsed him.
Trump's Saturday visit has Republicans on edge, worried that another round of attacks on Georgia's election system could depress turnout among the Trump
When are they going to talk about the phone call?
One Trump advisor telling CNN it's not helpful if he goes down there and attacks the governor for an hour and a half. But if he says the few things that we need him to say, it'll be helpful. Trump stuck to those attacks this week.
Wow.
He's not mad at you. He's talked to you, right?
Well, I know, but look, I'm frustrated like he is. We've had a few battles, but nobody worked harder for Donald Trump before November 3rd.
While Trump refuses to accept President-elect Biden's victory, one of the candidates he's campaigning for tacitly acknowledged reality. Senator David Perdue telling members of the Republican Jewish coalition, quote, "We know what this change of command at the top will mean with our foreign relations. If we can keep the majority in the Senate, we can at least be a buffer on some of the things the Biden camp has been talking about." Meanwhile, Trump and his political operation
Drinking
raised
hot
over
water?
$207 million since the election, after flooding supporters with 400-plus fundraising emails falsely claiming the election was rigged. Those fundraising appeals ongoing even as Biden's margin of victory.
Wow, so it's 74, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 80, 81. So it's more than 7 million now, guys. More, the number has gone. Remember when it was 5 million? Now it is 7 million more Americans have voted for Joe Biden than voted for Donald Trump. 7 million 51,600, I believe. 7 million more people. I tell you what, man, there's a lot of eyes on the Trump family right now. And, you know, there's a lot of eyes.
Rose to
You guys know what I mean by that, right? Everyone is looking to lock these motherfuckers up. If you are a legal analyst, if you're a political science major, if you're involved in politics, if you're involved on the Democratic side of politics in Washington, you are fucking digging through shit. You're looking for shit on this guy, just waiting to lock this motherfucker up. There's a lot of people that want to see Donald Trump go to prison. I saw 11111. Let's see, 11111111111. I saw all those ones and not a single two to keep Donald Trump out of prison. So even if you don't think Donald Trump should go to prison, you didn't have the balls to say number 2 in here. Fucking crazy, right?
to 7 million in the popular vote. Biden telling CNN he still hopes Trump will attend his inauguration for the sake of democracy.
Ain't gonna
Important
happen.
only in one sense, not in a personal sense. Important in the sense that we are able to demonstrate at the end of this chaos that he's created that there is peaceful transfer of power with the competing
Well said.
parties
He has
sitting there,
created
shaking
chaos.
hands and moving on.
What I gotta say,
And Jake, as for those comments by Senator
Joe Biden was off script at that moment. He was not reading from a fucking from a teleprompter. And I will give him credit for what he just fucking said. It is the chaos that Donald Trump and Donald Trump alone has created. He's the president. He's the owner of the bully pulpit. He chooses what people see. He tweets out what he wants people to hear. And let me tell you something, man. This motherfucker is guilty of so much. I hope they go after him on every fucking single charge, man.
David Perdue, a Purdue spokesman, John Burke, says that Perdue totally supports the president and his efforts as it relates to the 2020 election. That is the kind of cleanup that Republicans have to do these days when they simply acknowledge reality. Jake?
That guy looks like Brian Tyler Cohen. That guy looks like Brian Tyler Cohen. Who's hitting up my threes? That's my
After
question.
November's jobs report showed fewer gains than expected, President-elect Joe Biden acknowledged the hardship facing many Americans amid the pandemic.
Jobs report was released, and it was
Zane's next. Thank you,
As
Zane.
Negotiations are
Just a
ongoing
3,
on
guys.
Capitol
Don't put anything
Hill,
with the 3. Just a number 3.
President-elect pressed
Please.
Congress to act on
I
the
hate having to weed
bipartisan
through all this shit.
coronavirus
All right, cheers, guys. Just the number 3. Don't add text after the number 3.
I'm talking about the folks out there aren't looking for a handout. They just need help. They're in trouble through no fault of their own. We're in a crisis. We need to come together as a nation. We need the Congress to act and act now.
With the FDA on the brink of approving a coronavirus vaccine, Biden vowed planning for its distribution is a
Doug! What's up, buddy? Doug, I hope you're not sad about Trump losing the election. Is that why you press number 4? Because you're sad? Rare for president to be charged, but Trump is new ground. Yeah, he's broken every goddamn standard that we've ever had in this country. Hot tar and a lynching sounds good, Billy. Sounds refreshing. You're driving home? Okay, don't text and drive. No texting and driving. Just watch and listen. I mean, don't watch. Just listen, I should say. Farmer C says, commie. How so? How am I a communist? Oh, I'm a communist for believing in the American tradition of an election and believing that 7 million more Americans voted for Joe Biden than voted for Donald Trump. I'm a commie? Farmer C, I would propose that you're the actual communist here. You're the one that doesn't want to go along with what the people have decided. You would rather go along with what dictator Trump has dictated. He literally called the governor of Georgia and asked him to disavow the election, man. That is so desperate and dirty. Cheaters always come out on top. Well, hey, Doug, let me tell you something. If you don't think that claiming bankruptcy 7 times on the people that you owe money to isn't cheating, you need to go understand what fucking bankruptcy is, bro. You need to go look that shit up. You want to call the Democrats cheaters for cheating a guy who's claimed bankruptcy on people that did work for him 7 fucking times so that he didn't have to pay those bills? Yeah, I know, you said lol. But still, I'm still going to ride you on it. You don't go, hey man, lol's not a fucking pass in here, bro. You said the words. I'm going to call you on the words that went before the lol. And besides, you and I both know how you feel about Donald Trump. You and I both know. So, let's have it out, homie. Let's talk. You never said you wanted Donald Trump in there? Bro, you're a fucking Donald Trump supporter on Facebook. Bro, correct me if I'm wrong. Yo, you think he's better than Biden? I don't. I think they both equally suck my dick. That's what I think. Wow. How can you pick one over the other, man? It's like I gave you 2 rotten fucking apples, and you're going to look at the rotten apples and go, yeah, this one's better. They're both rotten. I'd rather have a pedophile. Well, okay, let's address that. That's fair. Number 1, Joe Biden's weird. Okay, he does some weird, pedophile, borderline activities, definitely. But he's never been accused of actual pedophilia. So, would I rather have a gentleman that sniffs the top of a girl's head in public for everyone to see, or a guy that's been accused of raping a woman in a fucking dressing room of a clothing store? Or a guy who has literally been recorded saying that women don't mind when you grab them by their pussy? You want Pence? Bro, are you fucking psychotic? Doug, do you believe in Jesus Christ? Don't you have daughters, bro? Do you believe that on a woman's right to choose to have an abortion? If a father rapes their daughter, should the girl now be forced to have her father's child, Doug? Or should she have access to an abortion? Answer me. These are very simple questions. I think you're a father, right? Don't you have girls or something, bro? Jacob says Trump's the pedo. Yes. Agree on both. We don't have a president. Or a 13-year-old at a pedophile island. He kissed a little girl on the lips against her will. Yeah, he's gross, man. Biden's disgusting. Okay, he's losing his mind, man. He does stupid shit just like Trump does. What did he block before the election about him and his son in Russia? I don't care about that. I don't care about Hunter Biden and the crack pictures. You believe in abortion? Then why would you support Mike Pence, who would fucking take that away? Do you think that 2 men or 2 women should have a right to get married and raise children? When we have so many, I mean, you want to consider all the kids that need families. Do you think that gay people should be able to get married and have children and raise children together? Doug, do you think that gay families make good foster homes? I'm just going to ask you a few questions and see where you are politically, bro. So you totally disagree with Mike Pence on abortion, number one. Why would you support Mike Pence if you would disagree with him on abortion? You're already on Biden's side, bro. You know, if abortion is the one thing, I mean, if abortion matters to you, then you're going to have to go with Biden. Give you a minute? I'll give you as much time as you need. You're my brother, bro. You take your time. I love you. You do what you got to do. I'll be here waiting for you. All right? Devil said, just come on back if you ever want to try again. Because I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best that's ever been. You hear how I flipped that around? Don't gay people come from straight parents? Not necessarily. Mark, sometimes a gay man isn't aware of his gayness at first. Grows up 19, 20 years old, gets married, meets a nice girl, has kids, and, hey, man, hits 35, 40 years old and finds out, hey, man, he's fucking gay. He's got kids. So, do gay people come from straight parents? Maybe sometimes, maybe not all the time. Why do you have to put restrictions on it, Mark? Why do you even go there? It has no bearing on any of this. That's a vote. One guy cannot change it. Leave your mouse. Just leave your mouse. Gay people are probably decent parents sometimes. Yeah, probably. I would think so. Or wouldn't they be? I'm not for gay marriage. But with that said, this is a new world, so things change. Yeah, okay. That's fair. So, you want the new world and you want things to change, you're going to have to go with Biden, bro. Mike Pence is not for allowing 2 men to get married or 2 women to get married and then have the rights that you and your wife get to have, or me even, that I get to have as a single man. So keep that in mind too, bro. You don't have to support it. All you have to say is, hey man, things change. It's a new world. And you know what? You support that. And if you support that, then you wouldn't be supporting fucking Mike Pence, bro. He's a Nazi. He thinks you can pray the gay away, bro. You definitely want to do this on the phone? I am for gay marriage, says Mark. Good, man. Good for you. Fuck religion, says Matt. You know, it's, all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to let you understand where your beliefs are and when you want to sit here and choose a leader and say, hey, you know, I support Mike Pence when Joe Biden is walking into the Oval Office and your politics are more aligned with his, I just want you to be aware of that. I don't think politics they matter at all. I think it's fucking stupid. These are 2 fucking horrible, rotten parties, and we're supposed to pick between the 2 of them. No, you don't believe in God? Good. I'm glad you don't, bro. I'm glad you don't believe in God. Because let me tell you something. Mike Pence thinks that children need to be taught about Jesus Christ in school. Mike Pence believes that evolution never happened, that God created the earth in 7 days, in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested. That's what Mike Pence believes, bro. You need to realize who the fuck you're supporting, man. I love you. And I'm just here to fucking tell you who the fuck Mike Pence is. Your politics and his politics are nowhere near each other, man. You're sold on a look. You're sold on a guy because he looks like an American president? He does. Mike Pence fits the bill. You know, he's got nice straight posture. He's young looking because he is young. You know, he's a young guy. He's got white fucking hair, but he's a young man. And he's healthy, and he's got a big fat fucking mouth, and he can debate, and he can act cordial, and he can play the whole leadership role. But you need to realize what the things that he is for, you are against. You're better off supporting Joe Biden. You know, we agree on abortion. We agree on, we don't believe in fucking God. You know, Joe Biden isn't going in there to push God down our throats. I guarantee you that would be Mike Pence's number. It would be number one on his agenda. The 10 Commandments, you shall accept no God, no other God except for his God, which is Jesus Christ. And if you don't, then you're in violation of the 10 Commandments. That's who you want to be president of the United States. Of course not. Of course you don't. I know you better. I know what kind of a person you are. I've known you for years and years and years. I've known you before I ever became Trending A, you know, doing this show. And I know how you are, bro. And I know that Mike Pence does not suit you. But I'll tell you what does. You want to know what suits all of us? Doug and everybody else that's listening to my voice right now? Gardening. Not the Democrats or the Republicans. None of that shit. Not who the president of the United States is. Not the election. None of that matters. You know, and I know some people that came at me on Twitter and they said, oh, none of it matters until they take your right to own a gun or to a right to plant a garden, or, you know, I say collect rainwater. Hey man, those are great points. I say fuck the government. Let them come to your fucking house and try to take your fucking garden away from you. Let them come to your house and try to take your water away from you. And you know what? If everybody does it, they're going to lose power, and they're not going and eventually people are going to stop paying their fucking taxes. The government will dissolve, and everybody's going to be on their own. And, you know, you'd be better off to be ahead of that curve than behind it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because let's just say something really bad happens and the economy fails. Anything, you know, anything can happen. We just had this COVID thing and it's getting worse. It could be the thing. It could be the COVID. Or while we're worried about COVID, let's say China decides to take our infrastructure down and do a cyber attack on our airports. No more flying in and out. China's like, fuck you. You know, we got sick of your fat fucking mouths. Or North Korea does it. You know, or Iraq does it. You know, or some rich sheik from Saudi Arabia pays a fucking hacker to do it. You don't think these scenarios are possible? You need to go back and watch movies for the last 20 years and realize we have arrived. The technology is here now, guys. Those big hack attacks that they made movies about and shit, they can do it now. And if I'm not mistaken, there were a couple of dry runs recently where people were like, they were reporting it and saying, you know, the weirdest thing happened. The computers went down at this airport one day. They were kind of panicked about it, but we got them back up and they don't know what it fucking was. Well, you want my guess? I'm going to just take a guess here and say that's a dry run for fucking hacking. They just wanted to see if they could fucking do it. They fucking did it. They didn't want to cause too much of a problem with it. They didn't want to get caught doing it. So they went in, they went out, and they said, we know how to do it. Now we're going to arrange it so we can do every fucking airport in the United States. And when, you know, Mr. Sheik comes up with $500 million and puts it in our Swiss bank account, you know, we'll go ahead and press the button and all your okay, so everything goes down. So then what are you going to do? It could happen, something like that. You know, a massive storm hits the east coast of the United States and there is flooding. And it causes trillions of dollars of damage. You know, it happens somewhere else in the world and there's a mass migration. I mean, these are just scenarios. But listen, man, any one of these scenarios would be all it would take with COVID going right now. to tip the scales, collapse society, collapse government, and your power goes off and your water cuts off. And where are you going to go? What are you going to eat? And what the fuck are you going to do? Hey, Pre, what's up? Pre-fo-vid. Pre-fo-vid. PPV. PPV up in the house. He might be a latent gay, says Mark. Oh, yeah, he's a closeted homosexual. Bro, he fits the bill of a closeted homosexual all day. He is so in the closet. He's so deep in his own fucking little... He hates himself, dude. He's a self-loathing gay man. I guarantee it. You know, any of these guys that want to pray the gay away, it always turns out, you know, you catch them fucking with their pants down one day. And, you know, it ain't with a woman. Restore from backup. So, my point is this. The water goes out. You can't go to the store and get food. But if you got a garden and you've got food growing, you can sustain yourself, man. You can live. You can go buy some rice. It's not expensive. And I would do it right now because it lasts for a long time. Bucket that shit up. Seal it up. Put it in the basement. Put it in a dark closet. Make sure you got some food storage. Make sure you... And, you know, water's gonna be a bitch. Those of you that are living in an apartment complex, those of you that are living in a suburb, those of you that are on city water, you will not have water. You won't have a toilet to flush. You won't have water. You need to think about that. That's right. And neighborhood bum, when you show up here at my house, I'll shoot you in your face. And I will use your body as a warning. I'll string your fucking body upside down up from a tree in my front yard so everyone can see when neighborhood bum shows up at Nay's house, you get taken the fuck out. That's all. Anybody shows up at my house, I'm just going to fucking kill them. And you guys should do the same fucking thing. You know, you're not coming over here, bitch. You better go fend for yourself. My neighbor's dogs will eat you for fucking food. Your trailer uses a well. Where is the well Is it your own well? You wouldn't kill me? No, Doug, I wouldn't kill you. But you'd be watching for that motherfucker to show up, and you'd kill that motherfucker for me. You're going to eat my tomatoes and smoke up all my cannabis? I would. I'd give you a big hug, and I'd give you one of these. I'd give you one of those, and I'd put you out front, and I'd say, keep a lookout, motherfucker. Which one do you want? Which one are you taking? Which one do you want, man? You take the one you need, and then we're good. You want to snipe? Take the sniper rifle, bro. Take the fucking sniper rifle, bro. You want to snipe? Oh, you want an assault? You need an assault with a bayonet? Take the fucking assault rifle, bro. We are ready to go. We're ready to go. Nice bong rips with the trendies. It isn't my own well. All the trailers in the park use it. Okay. It's all a question now, Doc, on what powers the well. Where does it get its power from? And then you could talk to the owners about getting solar power for that well. I mean, yeah, I will run with a pair of scissors. I have been known to do so. Shit, I will mosh with scissors. You want the sexy aqua blue one? Yeah, it's seafoam green, motherfucker. But aqua blue is about the same thing as seafoam green. You know that? I think aqua blue and seafoam green are almost identical. I'll try to message you my number. Yeah, listen, bro. Follow me on Twitter, Nays Garden. It's so much easier to just message me on Twitter. Nays Garden at Twitter. I will find out, Nay. You're welcome. Yeah, you're gonna want to put solar panels to power that well. Otherwise, when the city power goes out, your well goes out. Well is powered by electricity. And water just doesn't come out of the ground. Unless you have a spring, you live on a river or a lake, you're going to have some problems getting water. You're not on Twitter. Yeah, go download it. Download it for me, bro. I need your help on there. I need people to help me retweet and stuff. Download the app. Iceman's on there. Cyber Reload's on there. I gotta get fucking Rambo on there. The SG beside it looks like a beast too, says Matt. Oh, you noticed that. Thank you. I think you're the first person to say anything about it. About to marinate deer burger in, I don't know what that is, and lime and shrimp and taco the fuck out of it. Deer burger. I had a hamburger today for lunch, guys. Non-vegan guns. I had a hamburger with fries, and it was everything it could have been and so much more. Yes, I had a hamburger for lunch today. If you happen to get through my bull mastiff, the arsenal this hillbilly has will stop you, I promise. Hutch. Dude, where have you been, man? Yo, Enoch, what's up, son? Dude, God, I'm so glad you guys are here. So, you guys like the new guitar? What do you think? Huh? What do you think of the new guitar? What? How many guitars are there now? How many guitars are there now? Psst, unreal, pal. Nobody's even trying to do that anymore. 10. Now there's 10 guitars back there. You guys see that? Yes, I bought a guitar this morning, man. I bought a new guitar. And I even found out what date. He didn't even know what date it was. He says, yeah, the guy says he thinks it's a 2005, I think he said, or 2004. It's a 2006. It's got a code on it. You got to go on the internet and search it. They show you exactly how to date it. It's pretty fucking cool, man. It's a 2006. It even says it was built in Nashville. And that I've had all the information up on it. I wonder if I closed it. Yeah, I closed the information, but it was pretty cool, man. Dude, wait until you fucking hear it. Dare I say that it is the best playing guitar of all of them, right? You know, it's when I bought the guitar, when I looked at the guitar, it was strung right-handed and set up, intonated right-handed. The guy at the guitar shop, he took the old strings off it and he restrung it left-handed. He put the intonation back, you know, and everything, and handed it to me. I started playing that guitar. I said, take my money. With the tax, it was $600. I was like, I got to take this thing home. I picked up my hamburger because I'd already ordered it. While he was stringing the guitar, I'm so fucking crazy. While he's stringing the guitar, I go over, I order the hamburger, come back over, play the guitar after he restrings it. I'm like, I'm taking this fucker home. Pay him, go pick up my burger. I got my dog with me. Fucking go straight home and plug this bitch in. And I'm fucking playing just all AC/DC and 38 Special and every goddamn musician that I've ever seen playing an SG. And I'm fucking like, oh my God, I had no idea how good these guitars played. My old guitar player had one. He loved it. I just thought he was a great guitar player, and he is. But you know what? that guitar makes you a better guitar player. That guitar makes you a better guitar player. I'll say it again. That guitar makes you a better guitar player. It's like you take the best parts of all of these guitars and you put them into one. And it's right there. I'm fucking telling you, man. I'm gonna play it for you, and you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna hear it. You're gonna hear how my fingers hit the strings, how everything sounds. I'm gonna play the same shit that I always play for you on all my other guitars, and it's gonna sound fucking better on that thing. You'll see. You'll be like, dude, it's like Nate's a better guitar player. Fuck, dude, it's a better guitar. Now I'm gonna buy a fucking Paul Reed Smith. Now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna buy a crazy, expensive, really nice Paul Reed Smith because I know that it's probably gonna play better than all of these. Because this is what it's all about, man. It's all about the construction of that thing. They built this one right. They built that guitar so good. Do you know that I was just gonna do a bong rip and instead of grabbing a lighter, I grabbed a guitar pick? That's how excited I am about playing that fucking guitar. How funny am I? How funny? Hey, how funny is this guy? What? Look at this. The guy with the thumb. Who? Me. Look at this. Yeah, you can't wait to hear it? Man, it sounds so goddamn good. It's the only guitar I have that's got double humbuckers. Oh, except for the Les Paul that's right next to it. Except for the Les Paul that's right next to it. It's the only other guitar with double humbuckers on it. With two double humbuckers. Nothing else has two double humbuckers. Nothing. Except for the Les Paul. It must be just a trade of Gibson, but man, it really makes it sound good, man. There's so many things on that guitar that make it sound good. And it's got some things on it that are broken that I gotta fix too. It's not perfect. It's missing the back cover. The three-way selector switch is broken. It works, but it won't stay in the upward. Hey, Kristen, it won't stay in the upward position. And the volume knob is broken. It works, but it's when I picked it, I was like, what's wrong with this thing? It seems a little loose. I pulled it off, and it was broken underneath. So I ordered a new one. I'll get that in a week. I've got the three-way selector switch. I'll bring it over to my luthier. I'll have him put the three-way selector switch in, and it should be good to go. That fucker, I mean, that guy tuned it, and I couldn't believe it stayed in tune, and I was beating the shit out of it. All right, here we go. I'm excited. Cheers. I'll even turn my amp on right now and get it warmed up. Smoke rings over Gibson's. Damn hard, I got all the way down to the last guitar. That's good. Hey, Robin, you realize we can all see what you're typing, right? All right. Here it is. You guys want to see it? It's not a true red. It's more like a wood grain, almost like a rust color. Let you guys see there's all the dings. There's not a lot of dings really in it. It's got a couple of wear marks, like belt buckle scratches and things. It's common on a guitar, but it just needs that cover. Needs that cover there, and This bridge is one of the secrets to the amazingness of this instrument. Let you see the and check this out. Check out the way it's branded, man. They fucking brand the serial number in this thing. Zero 11660439. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth digit, the 6, that's the 06. The 0, the first digit, the 0 is the 0 from the year. It's weird that they do that. I don't know why they choose to do that. But this one's got the plug goes in the front of the guitar. I'm not crazy about that, but that's just how the guitar goes. It goes in the front, so the cable comes out like that. But it does put it right by your guitar strap. That's kind of cool. Grab some picks here. Like that sustain. You guys like that? was a perfect tune, and now I'm having a real problem with it. I didn't notice that before, and that might be an intonation issue right there. And that can be fixed just by sliding this little thing right here. It's going to have an Allen wrench, probably. Oh, it looks like a little, it's a screw. It's a tiny, looks like a screw. But that's got, yeah, it's a flathead screw, okay. And that's got to, because this... It's so fun to play AC/DC on a fucking SG, man. You have no idea. As the guitar player, you have no idea what a fucking thrill this is, man. This is just like, I love this shit. Yeah! Oh, he's way up there. Fuck yeah, he's mastered that shit. I love it. You have to play that a certain way, man. I fucking love this guitar so much. What do you guys think? Seen it all around you. Good love gone bad. Usually it's too late when you realize what you had. Time after time, oh, I had those years ago. So hold on loosely, but don't let go. If you cling too tightly, you're gonna lose control. Needed someone to believe in, a lot of space to breathe in. So damn me there when your feelings all suck. playing it till my fingers go numb. I can't stop playing this fucking guitar. My fingers are totally numb right now. Dude, this guitar is fucking amazing. When I turn away, the sound goes away. Listen. Noise? No noise. So that's cool. At least I can do that. If I had to record, you know, this thing doesn't pick up. That was without a guitar pick. My wrist is killing me too. God damn. I want to play some fucking, some Queen on this motherfucker. Fuck, yeah, I want to play some Queen on this bitch. cut that bitch off quick. Love those Queen sounding chords. It's so cool, dude. Yeah, this thing's fucking sounds like Queen, bro. It's just perfect for that. I've got mortgages and loans. I got stiffness in my bones. Ain't no beauty queens in this locality. I tell you, oh, but I still get my pleasure. Still got my greatest treasure. Big, big woman, you done made a big man of me. Oh, dude. Where's fucking Iceman at? Ice, are you still here? Oh my god. I've played that song for years, but it never sounded like this. I'm not playing all the chords right, and if I did, it'd sound even better. And more comfortable I get on this guitar, the better it's gonna sound. But god damn it, man. This thing stays in tune better than any of my other fucking guitars. And except the Les Paul, but the thing is the Les Paul's so fucking heavy. And this thing is so light, man. It's so light, so lightweight. Oh my god, he's so cute. I love this guitar. And it's got the horns on it. What devil horns? Dude, is Iceman not here anymore? You take me home tonight. Oh, down beside that red firelight. Oh, you gonna give it all you got. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. love that bridge right there is so bad. I should turn the distortion down a little bit. You'll hear the notes better. Breaking up too much. But I don't know why that is. Maybe if I turn my shielding tape around these. Is that stock? That's great, man. That's a great idea. I bet you could wrap a whole bunch of tape around these and fucking get rid of that noise. Should do that to all of my fucking... Me, man, why can't I remember how to play a song? And my hands are going so numb. Swinging, music singing, dancing in the street. This dog wants me to take him out. Look, I'm so happy, guys, with this guitar. It has brought me out of a little bit of a funk, I must say, that I've been in the last few days. This has really helped. It's not just the purchase of something that made me happy. This was something that I had no idea how great of an item it was until I actually sat down and played it and realized I've been missing out. I've been depriving myself all these years. And that's what sucks about being a left-handed guitar player is you don't always have access to all these different kinds of guitars to find out which one suits you the best. But god damn it, man, I am so glad I picked up a fucking Gibson SG. And let me tell you something. To all of my friends out there that play guitar, if you find a Gibson SG and it's in good shape, fucking buy, and you can afford it, buy it. If you're into fucking rock and roll, man, and you want to play some fucking rock and roll and some blues rock too, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna shred the fucking blues on this guitar. I'm going to shred the blues on this guitar, I guarantee you. It is going to be my blues go-to guitar. It is so good for that. But I want you guys to check out my friend Ron Placone, ronplacone.com, lucyandron.com. Let him know that I sent you on his YouTube channel, Ron Placone. Get your news on with Ron 5 times a week on his YouTube channel. And you can send him an article on Twitter, and he'll talk about it on his show. Pretty cool. At Ron Placone on Twitter. And make sure you follow me on Twitter, Nate's Garden on Twitter, and retweet everything that I put up. Go back through my feed, man, and you'll laugh, and you'll laugh, and you'll laugh. It'll entertain you, man. It'll keep you entertained. I promise you, man, I have a very entertaining Twitter feed. You should go check it out and go entertain yourselves. While I'm out walking the dog, I'm going to go take a nice little hike with this guy. Let me clean your eyes, buddy. Oh, doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab your girl everywhere. Round the world they'll be dancing, dancing in the street. It's just an invitation across the nation, chance for folks to meet. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thanks for sharing in my joy of that Gibson SG. They are wow guitars. Lightweight and all the benefits of a fucking Les Paul. Fucking unbelievable. What an invention. Go check one out today. Go check out a Gibson SG. And let Gibson know that I'm promoting. Hey, man, everybody should take this video and go promote it on Twitter and Instagram and send it to Gibson. Send it to Gibson and add it at Gibson Guitars and Gibson. Okay? Let them know that I'm endorsing them. Maybe they'll send me